After putting in their daily 9 to 5, these women lace up their skates to, well, knock each other around a little bit. They didn't just sign up for this, they tried out for it.
You have to push yourself at every practice. Obviously, we want to get better and continually get better, and that takes a lot of work.
This is a Harbor City roller dame practice, and they're scrimmaging, practicing their blocks dame against dame.
In this group, you're not looked down on for being aggressive and being rough and tough, but the camaraderie is great. We beat each other up on the track, and then we get off the track and we're all friends.
35 women make up the roller dames in their 4th season. They're expanding to 2 teams.
You don't necessarily have to be the most athletic person to start. It just takes a lot of work.
They recently added Missile Rose to the roster.
I went to a bout in October with my friend, and I had never seen it or heard of it, and I was like, wow, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen, and I really wanted to try it.
Her real name is Ellen Turner. She works at the Whole Foods Co-op. But on the track, she is an alter ego, just like the rest of the team.
My roller derby name is SoCo Rebel.
Norwegian Squirrel.
Squirrely, as the team calls her, works at the Lake Superior Zoo.
I was kind of a squirrely child, always climbing trees.
And she's one of the team point leaders.
As a jammer, my goal is to get through the pack first and score points.
Also racking up the points, Captain SoCo Rebel.
I love that it's an aggressive sport. I get to come here and really kind of give it my all.
4 years on the team, SoCo knows full well roller derby is a contact sport. She tore up her knee a while back and was out for months. Injuries are just part of the game.
But I'm always bruised. My calves, my arms, my forearms.
And they're also battling an old stereotype.
I think a lot of people think about roller derby from the 80s and they think about it more as theatrical than they do as athletic. And we really want to put our name out there as being athletes.
About once a month, their moves on the practice track are put to the test. They travel across Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the Dakotas, facing teams in Saturday matches or bouts. Northlanders catch the action on their home track at the deck.
2 for the derby?
$11.
So it all comes down to this. The bleachers are full to watch the roller dames take on their biggest rival yet, the Fargo-Moorhead Northern Canes. Nearly 1,000 fans ready for the starting lineup, but before the real hitting starts, the teams do a practice lap, offering Roller Derby 101 to new fans. Each team has 4 blockers, and together they form the pack. Behind them, each team has a jammer. With large stars on their helmets, the jammer's job is to break through the pack. And each time they pass an opponent, they score a point.
All right, get our line out there. Let's get our line out there.
Like any other coach, Kelly Mullen paces and yells.
Push, push, drive, 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 drive.
She just happens to do it under the name Red Malicious. The fans are young, old, and rowdy, even if they don't all seem to know what's going on.
They're skating in a circle, and the one with the star is pretty cool because everybody's really happy when they do good.
And for many, it's their first time seeing roller derby.
We just happened to come across them and it looked like really fun.
Some are already hooked, like this group of women who came down from the range. They all work together and are here for a girls' weekend.
We can't have 30-minute periods, only maybe 10 minutes, because I don't think any of us could
maybe
skate.
5 minutes. Yeah.
And I'd be Mary Brass Knuckles. Yeah.
Rock and Rita, that's me.
But the diehards are there to help us newbies out.
Are you a super fan?
You could say that.
Like Ariel Schnur.
All right, Cleta, come on!
She used to play for the Roller Dames. Now, she explains the game as we sit on the edge of the action in what's known as shipwreck seating.
So you can see that Fargo-Moorhead's jammers going around and catching points while our point scorer is in the box. So that's bad.
It can all be a bit confusing.
Would you say roller derby is kind of complicated?
It's got a 65-page rule book, so it's complicated in knowing all of the intricacies.
But everyone can understand a good block when they see it. After a 30-minute first half, the Roller Dames are ahead, but it's close.
Winning by a good spread right now, I mean, they just beat us, so I'm hoping to win.
The Roller Dames hold on to their tight lead, beating their rivals 161 to 157. A close win that brings home the gold and some new fans.
I definitely do again.
I met a friend in college who did roller derby and I came to a practice and I absolutely fell in love. They threw me on skates and I haven't looked back.
She's not looking back, nor are her teammates, unless of course they're trying to keep a jammer from getting by. With photojournalists Carl Sauer and Glenn Callahan, I'm Mari Anderson for Eyewitness News.
Thank you.